But I think it's hard to believe that we're living so long, or at least so early in the new age.
And you get to
and
be
so long
85
to
or
the
6.
old, and the telephones
You're
and
kind of
telegraphs and all that. It's been so wonderful. Almost impossible to believe. It's so short a time ago.
The radio and then the TV.
And
We have everything now.
your talkies, I've enjoyed that. So many of those old stories, you know.
Don't you have a horse story now? Didn't that bring back any?
I just thought of a jackass story.
What's that?
Well, I call it, that's what it was.
Donkey kind
My
of.
father, years ago, he bought a jack here, and so he used to, you take a jack, you see, and they breed them for a mare, and they get a mule, of course. You all know that, of course. But
No, I didn't know
So-
that.
yeah, that's where they get their mules from.
I didn't know
They
that.
can eat.
So
60 now, going on 51.
I thought everybody.
Dad, he,
That's my mules can.
well, my daughter, or my sister and her husband lived down the Racket River Bridge there, found a farm there, and it was long in Hayden time. And they had a couple Indians working for them. So I don't know, you see, it was probably a Saturday night, and I don't know as it was, but they wanted to go to town. So Smith let them have a horse and a buggy to go up to town. So after they'd gone, Dad comes in with an old jack and his road cart. He used to keep them on and put the horse, put the jack in the barn and went in and probably had supper and went to bed, you know. But anyway, the Indians come back along in the night, and this old Jack, he had a beller he'd let out of him. He'd been known when he was out in his yard to home, and the wind was right. You could hear him for 4 miles. It's told about it. They'd hear him bray there for 4 miles. And so they drove up with this other horse here, you know, and he let a beller out of him, you know, or two. And them fellas got scared there. Well, I get ahead of my story. They was in the habit of sleeping in the barn nights. These Indians were. So they turned the horse loose in the pasture, and they come to the house and wanted to get in the house to sleep. They said the devil was out there in the barn. So Smith, he knew right off what the trouble was. So he took them in and put them to bed. And the next morning, they wouldn't go into that barn until he let them in there and showed them what the devil was. It was this Jack. He let some awful fellows out of it. How often?
We had a neighbor that had one. I remember how they sound. And he used to drive that mule to church. Put it out in the shed. Sometimes he'd talk during the sermon.
I think that was the devil shooting.
He got tired of staying alone out there. He wished somebody'd come take him home. So he spoke.